All right, we're alive. Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome to Black Wealth Empowerment Live Google Hangout. My name is Daryl Muhammad, and I'm happy to be with you today for another live episode here at Black Wealth Empowerment Live. Number 78, 78 Sister Brandy, 78 Brother Assad, and 78 for you guys. You guys are here with us. We're excited. And this is what we call the hour of power. The hour of power, brothers and sisters. You know, we're scaling this program up and we're making it more and more efficient. Okay. My name is Daryl Muhammad. I come to you live from Houston, Texas. Excited to bring with you some more nuggets behind the black curtain, sharing with you some more truths, if you will, some more rules, some more nuggets, some more concepts, some philosophies that we can use as black people here in America to empower ourselves, our family, but most importantly, our community. That's what we do here at Black Wealth Empowerment Live. We share with you what you normally would not get if you wait for it to come to you, right? It's out there if you go get it, if you know where to look, if you know what you're looking for. But we've decided, the three of us have decided to bring it to you, brothers and sisters. Bring it to you and give it to you every week, every Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you can get it, right? You can parse it, and then you can implement it in your life right away. We give you tangible things that you can do. We give you things that can empower you, that you can take, and it doesn't require a degree. It doesn't require good credit. It doesn't require you to, go back to school and learn another skill set. And doesn't require you to go and redo your resume and, contact your councilman. No. We give you what you need, brothers and sisters, to make a decision to empower yourself. And when you make that decision, you can empower yourself right away. All right, this is broadcast number 78, and by God's grace, I very seldom are here by myself, right? I can probably count on one hand how many times I did a broadcast by myself, and today is no different. I have with us our illustrious MGT, our sister that is here. She's the membership coordinator. She is here with us. Rodney Assad is on his way. The Courage Coach is on his way, but right now we have our sister coming from us all the way from Columbus, Ohio, our membership coordinator, Sister Brandy Muhammad. Sister Brandy, are you there?
Yes, sir, Brother Daryl. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hear you loud and clear.
Excellent. All right, praise be to Allah. Welcome, everyone. Once again, Black Wealth Empowerment. We are live and in action. It's a power hour. We are in week 78, as Brother Daryl said. We have made it over the 1 year hump. We are in year 2. I can't believe it. Listen, praise be to the God. I am so excited to be with you all once again. Listen, from a sister's perspective, we are going to talk about it tonight. From a brother's perspective, they're going to talk about it tonight too. But the sisters, because you all rock. Wait, Brother Daryl, I'm excited to be here. I know Brother Rodney will be excited to be here when he finally gets here. He's traveling all over the world. It's all good. We're going to see him soon, but praise be to Allah. Brother Daryl's here. I'm here, and Allah, God is here with us too. Don't forget, members, take the time out to put your name, your business, your website, your phone number, whatever it is that you want us to know about you, so we can invite you and let the people know who you are and what you're doing in the Black Wealth Empowerment and how you can be part of it. As we definitely want to stay connected with you all as well. I'm going to send it back to you, Brother Daryl.
All right. Thank you, Sister Brandy. Thank you so very much, brothers and sisters. We want you to go ahead and get ready for the information we're going to share with you tonight. Grab your pens, grab your pad. I have my notes. Sister Brandy has hers. Brothers and sisters, this is a platform to raise our consciousness around economics, to raise our consciousness around personal performance, personal development, because those are the two things that we have to bring together in order to carve out in history the type of future that we want as Black people. All right, make no bones about it. This is called Black Wealth Empowerment. We're about every one of those words here. That's why we come to you hard and strong for 1 hour, and we need for you to do the same thing. We need for you to clear out, right, the room. We need for you to clear out the space in your mind. We need for you to put down all your concerns and just focus on 1 hour, to be determined to listen to the thing that God has in this broadcast just for you, right? This is not entertainment. We have a good time. We do it with a smile, but it's a very, very serious message. It's a very, very serious platform, brothers and sisters. So we want you to do the same thing, all right? We want you to open your minds and open your hearts and put your information, follow the instructions that we're going to share with you on this broadcast in every week. All right, we're going to talk about, can you be successful? In that question is the word be, right? That's not hypothetical. That's not theoretic. That's not philosophical. Be, right? Be and it is. That's a state of being. That's reality. That's the manifestation of something. Right? So can you be what? Be successful. Can you and I show the world tangibly what would be determined as success in anyone's mind, right? Can we do that? Is that something we have a desire to do? We're going to talk about that here in a couple of more minutes, but just know for sure, brothers and sisters, that's what we're about here. All right, we're about the circulation of the black dollar. We're about us investing in our community. Not tomorrow, not next week, not, oh, Daryl, you don't understand. I gotta take care of this pink slip and this yellow slip. And if that be the case, then take care of it. Take care of it, brothers and sisters. Make it happen, right? We are here to prick your conscience so you'll know that there's possibilities out there for you, for us, to achieve whatever level of success and that exists out there for us, right? That's what we're here to do, prick the conscience so you can go out and you can go out in the rest of the 6 days and gather information to support what we're saying. So next week you should come, right, with more momentum, more excitement, more certainty, more resolve, right? You should come back like that, brother. So that's how I come back. That's how we all come back. Sister Brandy, brother Rodney Assad. We come back. That's how we're able. That's how we're able to come back for 78 live broadcasts. 78. BWE number 78. BWE live number 78, brothers and sisters. Right? 78. It's about commitment. It's about persistence. It's about until. Now, let me just pause real quick and just tell you, we're working towards our next milestone is 100. That's 22 broadcasts away. Our next milestone is 100. Okay? We want you to help us get there. We want you to help us get there in force. All right? We need your help, brothers and sisters. We need your help. We want your help. We need your help. We need for each committed member, right, especially of the social media army, we need for you to step up, right? Step up, right? Whatever we're doing, whatever we're committed to in life, we need to look at how can we increase in those areas? How can we step up? How can we do more? Don't say it can't be done. It can be done. If others can do it, you can do it, right? If Donald Trump, who's a billionaire and have projects all around the world, can make time, carve out time, make the sacrifice to run for president under the demands that requires, right? While Hillary, that's all she's doing, right? She doesn't have $1 billion business that she's running in conjunction to the presidency. Bernie Sanders, he doesn't have that. Matter of fact, they're career politicians. They stop that job to focus on this. All right, they do that job part-time to focus on running for office. Running for office, okay? So I'm saying that to you, give an example, brother. So you and I have to take the mindset. If they can do it, I can do it. And what is it? It's more. It's more. We all have the capacity to do more, right? So that's what we're doing here. That's what wealth empowerment means. Having the capacity to have more than what you need for yourself, more than what you need for your family, right? But you have enough power, empower, meaning inside, enough in power to affect beyond yourself and beyond your family. And what that requires is a specialized knowledge. What that requires, brothers and sisters, is special knowledge. What that requires is the next level. It requires you and I a level of understanding that's not required just for yourself. That's not required if someone else is helping you, if we're getting governmental assistance and, you know, getting all this other help. But it's required if we're going to have wealth and we're going to be empowered, brothers and sisters. So we want you right now. All right. We're about 10 minutes in. This is the hour of power, moving very, very quickly because time dictates that we have to move quickly. See, if you condense time frames, right? If you take what takes an hour and either do it in 45 minutes or only do it for 45 minutes, either or, then it frees up 15 minutes to do something else. Just imagine the next 5 tasks that you're going to do after this live broadcast. You cut it in half, okay? Or you cut it by a fourth. And you do that for the next 5 activities, okay? Then that's extra time. You've just, what they've done called created time. You created time for yourself to do some other activities, right? You might have heard us say here that wealthy people buy time. Rich people buy time. Everybody else sells time. Poor people sell time. Middle class people sell time. See, the poor and the middle class really fits together. Okay, the only thing that separates them is income. And it's not much, right? It's not much. But those that are in the wealthy category, in the rich category, and it's really a mindset more than it is money set, right? Those that have that mindset, brothers and sisters, then they buy time. They're looking for every opportunity to buy time. And you saw him. He popped up there. He is here. He's with us. Let's swing to our brother, co-host, right? The host with the most, the performance coach. The courage coach. Are you there? You there, coach?
Yes, sir, Brother Daryl. Assalamu alaikum to you, Brother Daryl. Sister Brandy, and to the Black Wealth Empowerment family. This is Rodney Assad Muhammad, your courage coach. I just landed in San Luis Obispo. That's like a few minutes ago, right? And so we landed in. It's like crazy windy, and we got on the tarmac, and I'm grabbing my bags. I'm like, hey, look, I got to get this rental car. I got to get this, you know, my water and the things I need to be, you know, in top health when I'm speaking and presenting. I got to get busy and get moving because I got to get to this hotel so I can get online, so I can get to the BWE family. So I'm rushing and moving and shaking, making no excuses, and now I'm here. And so thank you all for joining us, for taking time out of your busy schedules, the things you had going on, the things you wanted to do. You probably, you know, somebody probably added something to your plate today and said, hey, I need you to do this. And you took the opportunity, you took that chance, that step to say, you know what, I'll take care of that after I make sure I get on and be present for Black Wealth Empowerment Live, the Google Hangout. Now, if you're the first time joining us and you've never been with us before, you are in for an absolute treat here with the Hour of Power. If you've been with us maybe a few weeks, maybe a couple of years now, good Lord, we've been doing this for a little while now, Brother Daryl. It's awesome. I want you to really, really strap in because you're going to hear some very powerful things today that if you really have your ears opened and you're ready to receive it, you're going to get something today that's going to really transform your whole life and the way you've been looking at things. Now, I'm not going to keep going right now because we'll be back with you in a few moments, but I definitely wanted to just kind of share that with you. Oh, there's my sister Brandy. I just wanted to share that with you, but thank you all for being patient with me. Thank you for just tolerating my tardiness. It wasn't my doing. If I had my own plane, we'd fly everybody in for a live BWE hangout, but that's a different story. All right, but back over to you, Brother Daryl.
All right. As always, it's good to see your courage coach on the move and making things happen. And that's really what it's about. But you know, he talked about, things popping up and you deciding to be with us. Here's something that I've learned, and the Courage Coach, I'm sure he teaches as a peak performance coach his students, is that, you have to really simplify your life in order to maximize your life. Let me say that again. You really have to simplify your life to maximize your life. All right? And what I mean by that, you have to be able to simplify how you process things. When I make decisions, Courage Coach, Sister Brandy, if I should do A, should do B, first thing I look at, I said, is it an emergency, right? You look at priority. Is it emergency or is it a non-emergency? Okay? And if it's not an emergency, right, then I treat it a different way. And if it's an emergency, then I treat it a different way. See, what I do is I determine, okay, well, I'm committed to this over here. Something else has popped up, but is that something else an emergency? If it's not an emergency, then it does not affect the commitment that I have over here. Okay? Too many of us, our commitment is so weak. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on. Can you be successful? A lot of us, our commitment is weak. Everything we do, or most of what we do, or too much of what we do, Coach, is conditional, right? Conditional. Maybe that's why we need to shoot for having unconditional love like God, right? Because then we won't be so conditional if our mind is focused on being unconditional. But so many of us we're conditional. Everything is based on a condition. Well, I'll be there at BWE on Sundays if nothing comes up, right? And if something comes up and I'm running late, I'll just watch the replay. That erodes, brothers and sisters, at your commitment level, right? It's very impossible. If impossible is not enough, it's very impossible to have wealth and to be empowered by our wealth if we have a challenge with commitment. Commitment. Some of us do have that issue, right? We do have that issue. We just don't commit. It's not much. It doesn't matter what it is. We just have a commitment problem. So, brothers and sisters, as we push forward to Broadcast 100, we're going to push forward, right? We're going to push forward. We're going to, those of us that are with us, hold on tight. Just believe me. Hold on tight. Every level, you have to push to break through to the next level. Every level, you have to push to break through to the next level. And if you come and be with us, you cannot just watch it. You can be a part of it, right? You want to be a part of it. You want to be a part of something that's bigger than yourself. You want to be a part of something that's going to give you the spirit and give you the energy and give you the motivation and give you the life that we need, that we all need in order to be successful. Let's swing it back over to our membership coordinator. She has some things she wants to say for about 15 minutes. We're through the first quarter, right? The first quarter, 4 quarters. We're through the first quarter. We're going to swing it over to our membership coordinator. She's going to let us know what's happening in the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group. She's going to let us know what's happening with the members. She's going to let us know what's happening about the Facebook army, all right? The Facebook, not just Facebook, but the social media, PWE social media, mob, whatever they call. They're going to start mobbing. See, you can't say you a mob, an OG, and you ain't doing nothing, right? So they're getting busy so they can live up to the name of a social media flash mob. They're mobbing. So what they've been doing, back over to you, Sister Brandy. Tell us what's going on with the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group and everything membership.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Brother Darrell. And welcome back, Brother Rodney. You're glad you made it. Thanks for no excuses, because you know we will harass you on Black Wealth Empowerment, because there's no time for excuses. Praise be to Allah. So once again, Black Wealth Empowerment. Listen, the Army, the BWE Army is taking the world by storm. Let me tell you who's in the Army. Now, you know, as we always learn, the numbers, it doesn't matter how many people are committed to being in the Army. It's just a matter of how many people are taking action. So today, our BWE members have jumped out. We got Sister Denise Renee Muhammad, Sister Pamela K. Muhammad, Brother Mudikai Muhammad, and myself. We are the 4 out of the 5 BWE members that are taking action at this present second. And praise be to Allah, we have asked the members to take the time out every 2 days, Saturday and for sure Sunday, to tag their friends and their family, Black community, and invite them to the Black Wealth Empowerment. And Sister Denise, Sister Pamela, and Brother Mudikai have been taking action, including myself. Yes. I can't say it and don't do it too. But definitely these members through the Black Wealth Empowerment, who are actually the BWE Flash Mob Army, they just going above and beyond. I mean, simple as asking each person to commit to tagging 10 people on the post, letting them know about the Black Wealth Empowerment, what's going to happen to, the next day or today. They are doing it. They're going past 10. They're doing 15. Some people are doing more than that. I'm telling you, we're taking action. I don't know what else to say. Sister Tamora, we're looking for you. Can't wait for you to join us back. I know she's busy too, but praise be to Allah. Take your time. Get back as soon as you can so you can be back with the Black Wealth Empowerment, the BWE member. What are we again? Not Twitter Army, but the Flash Mob Army. I get so excited. So I'm going to try and work on slowing it down. Brother Rodney said he was going to teach me one day. He ain't did it yet. Just a plug for Brother Rodney. Okay, just a plug. All right. So with that being said, definitely once again, thank you, BWE Army. You are taking action. You are making it happen. Each week we're going to try to, whenever Brother Derek posts the flyer on Friday or Saturday, we're going to let the people know. We're going to let the world know that we're going to be working it out every Sunday. My time is 7. Your time might be 6. Moving on. Next thing, we have an awesome opportunity for each and every Black Wealth Empowerment member. Let me say it again, just in case you didn't hear what I said. Each member that is in the Black Wealth Empowerment, we definitely need you. So listen, this is what we're doing. We are asking each and every person to take the time out after the meeting, after the broadcast, our power hour, to take the time out just to simply send me a quick email and let me know that you are interested in giving us what value have you found in the Black Wealth Empowerment. I don't want your message. I just want to know if you're committed to doing it. So then we can grab you off, it could be anytime, live. Join us and let us know what your testimony is. How has Black Wealth Empowerment helped you in the last 77 weeks, going to 78? What has been different in your life? What commitments have you made? What advantages have you benefited from being on the exclusive Black Wealth Empowerment group? So all I need you to do, once again, members, every last one of us, take the time out to email me. I'm going to give you my email address, and I'm going to give you this one, the b4marykay@gmail.com. I put it on the Black Wealth Empowerment page too again. It's b4marykay@gmail.com. Send me an email, just put your name and say, yes, I'm committed to giving my testimony. And each week we'll ask, the members who have committed to giving their testimony, boom, just a quick moment. It doesn't have to take 20 minutes to talk about your testimony. It could be less than 5, just to let us know what the benefit and the value you've received thus far. Right now, that's all I have. Brother Darren, in a minute, I want to just tell about a book I'm reading because, hey, I'm learning a lot as I go, too, because I am a student. You know how I got to be on the Black Wealth Empowerment with Brother Darren, Brother Rodney? I was an A+ student. You know what that means? Follow the instructions, believers. That's it. It ain't nothing to it. Just simply follow the orders that are asked of you. As long as it doesn't have conflict with your religion, boom, do it and move on. All right, so I get really excited, so I'm going to relax. I do see Samora did reach out to me. Hold on one second before I give it back to you, Brother Daryl. She says she's present, all right, and she's been posted in the group. All right, praise be to Allah, Sister Samora. I'm glad you're on the call. Definitely. BWE, we're live and in action. We're taking action, and I need to see everybody's email, just simple name. Yes, I'm committed to giving my testimony. I'm going to send it back to you, Brother Daryl. May Allah continue to bless you all. Peace.
All right, thank you, Sister Brandy. Now, Sister Brandy, we need to know about those members that are in queue, so we need to go ahead and accept them, bring them in, so our members can welcome them and send them some love and tell them they need to go ahead and they need to come on in and join in with us. So go ahead and give I don't know how many is in there. I forgot to check to see, but go ahead and call out a few of those names and approve them so we can welcome them. Can you do that for us right now?
Of course, Brother Daryl, yeah. I'm not doing too much here, just, trying to take notes and all. Just 1 second. Give me half a second, hold on.
So while she's doing that, brothers and sisters, so what Sister Brandy wants you to do, we're going to bring you on the broadcast live. We're going to pick one of the maybe two broadcasts per month. We're going to have you come on. We're going to give you the login to come on, so you can come on live and everybody can see you, and then you can tell us what benefit and what value you've been receiving from BWE and what has it done for you, right? Can you be successful? What excuse me, what have you done with the information and how has it manifested in your life? Because Rodney Assad and I have been doing this for over 20 some odd years. We know it's good information. We know it's powerful. But we know it produces results if you use it. The only way that it doesn't produce results is if you don't use it. You don't use it properly and you don't use it long enough. That's the only way you can have this information and it never, ever materializes, right? And change does not take forever, right? The end result might take some time, right? The end product might take some time, but the result starts manifesting immediately and it soon follows for you and I to see. So, Sister Brandy, who we got ready to come on in as a new BWE member?
All right, Brother Daryl. So we have a few members right now that we're inviting in. We have Sister Tanya L. Jackson. Welcome to the Black Wealth Empowerment. We also have a young lady. She goes by Rare Diamond Extensions. Don't know her full name, but definitely we'd love to invite her in as well. And we have Poppy. We're inviting her in as well. Right now, these are our members. Members, as you already know, take the time out to introduce yourselves. Let them know that they are in the right place at the right time. It's just 3 members that we have right now. And we have some members from last week. The instructions are always the same. If you simply just reach out to each individual person, you can copy and paste the same message if you choose. Hey, welcome to the Black Wealth Empowerment. Glad you're here. Boom, click on the next person. So from last week, we have about 25 members that nobody has reached out to yet. Oh my gosh, that's including myself. Got to get busy after this broadcast. So please, members, take the time out to introduce yourselves. Let the members know who are new. Welcome, and they're in the right place at the right time. Brother Daryl, back to you.
All right, thank you, Sister Brandy. Brothers and sisters, now it's time. It's time for you to take action. It's time for you to give back, right? It's time for you to pay it forward. You remember what the definition of paying it forward is, right? An act of kindness towards someone else, not looking for anything in return. So that's what you need to do right now. How do you do that? You see those tabs right above my head here, right? We need you to activate those tabs, right? We need you to hit the Facebook like, which likes our page. We need for you to hit the Facebook share, hashtag BW Hangout, we are live, join us. Hashtag BW Hangout, we are live, join us. Put that into Facebook share, Twitter share, and also the rest of the tabs if you have Instagram and Google Plus and Pinterest and all that stuff. Put it up there right now, brothers and sisters. Do it right now because our courage coach is coming up. He's only 20 seconds away. All right? So you need to move quickly. You move quickly. Fast moving, quick thinking, right down to the modern time, right? So go ahead and put that in there. Hit the like button. You should have done that already. Hit the Facebook share, hashtag BW Hangout, we are live. Join us. Same thing in Twitter and the rest of those tabs. It's time to share it forward, brothers and sisters. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. All right? So you definitely need to push this platform. You definitely need to go to YouTube and find us and share it. You get the email. Just forward that email link to your friends. Right? Just forward it to your friends. It's not hard to share once you take sharing in as an obligation. You take it as an obligation that I'm obligated to share BWE Live, Black Wealth Empowerment Live, because I get so much from it. I get so much from it. I'm obligated to share it consistently, right? You got to take ownership of the platform. You should want to see the numbers go up. You should be reaching out to Sister Brandy. Hey, Sister Brandy, how's our membership numbers looking? How are our views looking? What can I do to get it up? See, everybody, we still have too much of this going on. We still have too much of this going on. This platform is designed to help us break out of those things that are holding us back. That's why we have the Courage Coach with us. That's why we have him lead, right, with the message of the hour of the power. He has the lead and message. He gets you ready, right? He helps to break down and to dismantle the things that are in our brains that's holding us back. We have 1 hour to do what the previous 6 days and the previous 20, 30, 40 years has done. We're doing our best to at least scratch the surface, right? Scratch the surface so you can see the light and you can go towards the light, because the light is your friend. All right, so let's turn it over to a courage coach for the inspirational part of the hour of power. Courage coach, take it away.
Yes, sir, Brother Daryl. Once again, those of you just joining us, welcome to Black Wealth Empowerment Live, the Google Hangout. I am Rodney Assad Muhammad, your courage coach, and you've joined us for the hour of power. Now, this is that we say inspirational moment, to where we get a chance to engage in some content that I believe is just God inspired, because I don't write notes and I don't think about it as Brother Daryl sends, here's what today's topic or concept is, and I just let Allah move me however He chooses to move me in that direction. But one thing I do want to share before I even get into the content of the message that I think Allah is bringing out of me is this. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, told Brother Minister Farrakhan, brother, you don't have to study. And the minister's gone into that and other things. And when I first heard the minister say that, I thought something very special about that. I said, wow, that's a deep statement to make to somebody, to say you don't have to study. And the minister cleared that up. And you want to definitely read Closing the Gap and other things to make sure you get the fullness of his answer. But what I gleaned from that in all the years of just looking at that and throwing it around in my mind is that not that you don't have to study, right, and necessarily meaning learn new things, but at some point you got to just open up what's already inside of you. I have to open up what's already inside of me. See, everything that is, was, everything that was, will be. We come from that eternal source. Everything that you see is a part of us. Everything that's a part of us is what you see and what we see. So there's no wisdom that is out there that comes out of nothing. It's coming from that eternal source, which is Allah. And if you are from Allah, I am from Allah, then you have to get in touch. We have to get in touch with that eternal source by which all things have come and will come. And when you can tap into that, then you can just speak from your heart, as we say, and it can confound some of the wisest people on the planet, because you're speaking from the heart, from the purity of the message, without vanity, without ego, without greed, without lust, without all the things, right? And when you can do that, I'm telling you, you can get in touch with something special. But I'll tell you, when you can take that very concept and apply it with information, oh my goodness, it takes you to a whole nother level. It throws you off into the upper regions of the edges of the universe. Gleaned or learned, and then put the Spirit of God or Allah on it and with it. And it's just like exploding atoms. So I just wanted to say that to you all, that one of the reasons why I choose not to write things down, because I don't want it to be Brother Rodney. I don't want it to be here's what Brother Rodney thinks today. I want it to be here's what's in my heart and mind to say, and that's what I want to do. Now, let's get into this thing. Brother Daryl said, can you be successful? Now, one of the things I did, Brother Daryl, when I heard that, I saw that, Sister Brandy, I said, can you be successful? I didn't look at it as a complete sentence. I looked at it as two separate, put a period on that, and then be successful. It says be, and it is, right? That's a command, be, and it is. But the question is, can you? Well, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said to us that when Allah, the original creator, self-created, He broke the impossible. I'll say it again. When the original creator self-created, He broke the impossible. So Brother Daryl asking the question was not for you to answer it. Excuse me. It actually is a rhetorical question. Can you? Oh, yes, you can. You absolutely can. Then the second thing is a command. So the first thing is a rhetorical question, just to get you to start to think. Can you? You got to go inside yourself and say, well, can I? There's a belief process here. There's a belief component to this, a faith that has to happen and kick in. You got to say, well, can I? And then the brother just gave you some power. He gave you power in this and said, be successful. So once you determine the first part, he already gave you the command on the second part. Just go ahead and be successful then. If you can and you believe you can, because remember, oh, come on, oh, I'm going to go there. This ain't even where I wanted to go, but I'm going there now. Watch this. You all, now some of you all should have read the Bible at least once in your life. If you haven't read the Bible, you need to get into your Bible, get into your Qurans and stuff. But remember Jesus, you know, he was on his way and somebody touched the hem of his garment. I'm not going through the story all like that, but I just like to tell it like a real person. You know, touched the hem of his garment, they became healed. They got healed just by touching the hem, right? And they was like, oh, you healed me. He said, no, remember, it was your own faith that healed you. It was your own faith that healed you. See, the real core thing of Jesus was not that he was doing anything at all. Just remember the pool of Bethesda and the porches and the man and the pool and the angel troubled the water and he came and said, why haven't you been healed? Like, why ain't you ain't want to be healed yet? He said, well, ain't nobody come put me in the water and the angel come and all this stuff, making excuses for his ailments and whatnot. He said, pick up your bed and walk. That's all he told him. He said, take him. He didn't lay hands on him. He didn't sprinkle no magic oils on him. He didn't rub his feet with nothing. He didn't just said, man, take up your bed and walk. And he did. Oh, wait a minute. So he could have did that a long time back. But it was his own faith and his ability to do the thing, to take the action, to make the move that was holding him back, holding her back, holding you back, holding me back. So, Brother Daryl, you know, one thing when I saw that, he says, can you be successful? I thought to myself, you know, being a registered member of the Nation of Islam, you know, in our Supreme Wisdom, there's a lot of questions and answers and things that are in the book, right, in the Supreme Wisdom. And most of the questions are who, what, when, why, how, right? Who, what, when, why, how, you know, things like that. Those are most of the questions. But in English Session Seed 1, another kind of question gets asked, and it says, can a devil full of Muslim, right? Can a devil full of Muslim? Now, all the other questions are who, what, when, why, how, we get actual facts and all these things. But then you ask a question of can. So when you say can, the question is can. I think I had to ask myself the question, brothers and sisters. You have to ask yourself that question. So can you be successful? Well, I'll tell you, two people that I want to talk about today that really underscore Brother Daryl's rhetorical question and an action statement was Sister Tamora Sharif Muhammad and Sister Denise Renee Muhammad. These two sisters, now I'm just going to say this, these two sisters, I don't know what got into them. I don't know what's been going on with them. I don't know what, I don't know if they have been been on that BWE at some point. I don't know. Maybe they was on BWE at some point. They better start throwing up the set. But these two sisters was really faithful on BWE. And just like I tell you, just like the mosque, just like the church, just like you don't want to sit there and take up seats and just stay. No, you get in there, you get the information, you get your bearings, you get some direction, you go out and try this stuff, go apply it. So they've been out there in the marketplace applying it with sole purpose and other things they've been doing, and they've been just taking the industry by storm. I mean, these are sisters that were barely, comfortable with getting online, chiming in on BWE and in the live Facebook group, you know, getting in there and chiming in. They just simply post their business up, and that's pretty much it. But then they got some coaching calls in. And then they started to, you know, do some business moves out there and some live get-togethers and things like that. Now they're periscoping and Instagramming and Facebook. Oh my goodness. I am so proud of these sisters because I am now seeing the actual cause-effect ratio of taking the steps that we have actually recommended. Without cost, brothers and sisters, they paid absolutely nothing.
All right. Did we lose the brother? Sister Brandy, can you see him?
I see him like this.
Oh, he's frozen, huh?
Yes,
All
sir.
right. That's that hotel, brother and sister.
Hey.
Boy, I'm just looking and just listening and paying attention. All right. So hopefully our brother will come back with us here shortly. He's in the hotel there in St. Louis Obispo, California, and you know those internet services there at the hotel. They're pretty reliable, but we're maxing out, right? We're maxing out by including video and audio real time, right? Real time. There's no buffing in the background for it to, feed it to you continuously, brother and sister. So hopefully, brother will be back with us. And he was laying that thing down. I think he's coming back. Okay, coach.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, the connection dropped. So we cannot be successful unless we're willing to, one, show up, be present, take the notes, get Sister Ross said brick. They got this term brick on brick. You can give somebody a nugget, but sometimes a nugget ain't gonna pay attention. I love that. I love that. Sometimes a nugget will not get your attention. Sometimes somebody got to get you upside down. Love.
But Rodney, your connection is bad. You're breaking up on us. You're sounding like a robot.
Okay, all right.
I don't know if you can see if you can find a better location there in your room.
See what I can hear.
All right, sir.
I'll swing it back over to you right now.
Okay.
Find out if I can move around a little bit.
All right. Hopefully, Brother Rodney Assad can get in a better spot and give us the rest of that message, that very powerful message, brothers and sisters. See, he gave us some examples, and we want those sisters to reach out to Sister Brandy so you can come on and we can hear it directly from you, right? We want to hear your testimony. See, we can only tell your story, but you are the only one that can give your testimony. It's not a story, it's your testimony. So reach out to Tamara and Sister Denise, reach out to Sister Brandy after this live stream, after this live broadcast, and let her know that you want to come on, and we'll bring you on next week, God willing, okay? Bring you on next week. So hopefully our brother be back with us. Brothers and sisters, the subject of tonight is, can you be successful? Wow, that's powerful. But how Brother Rodney, the Courage Coach, broke that thing up. I mean, that's a whole different spin, Sister Brand. That's a whole different angle. I wasn't coming from that direction at all. But that was powerful. And it's right in line, brothers and sisters. It's directly in line to where BWE is going, where it has been going, where it continues to go. All right? Where it continues to go. So it looks like our Courage Coach is back. Let's try him again. Courage Coach, you're looking good. You're looking good. You're looking clear. Looking like you got a good connection.
Yes, sir. I don't know. Can you hear me better now?
Oh, man. Go right ahead. You're loud and clear.
All right.
Go for
Yes,
it.
sir. Yes, sir. Okay. So we're going to close this out. So, brothers and sisters, the key points is this: showing up, right? Taking the notes, getting the nuggets, and then also being willing to receive a brick every now and then. Something that's going to be hard truth, some hard information that's just going to shake you up. It's going to make you challenge everything you had inside of you. Somebody's going to say something to you that's going to make you question even their love for you. And I'll give you this quick story. I think I might have told this a while back, Brother Daryl, about something one of my friends and mentors, Jerry Clark, said to me many, many years ago. And he had said something to me when I was trying to hold on to some of my limitations in life, right? I was trying to hold on to them. And he let me actually hold on to them. I was fighting for my limitations. I don't think y'all heard me. I was actually fighting him so I could hold on to my limitations. He was trying to get me to make a hard choice, to make a decision, to actually determine what my niche would be. And I was hemming and hawing and trying to, you don't understand and all this stuff, right? And he wasn't buying it, but he wouldn't say, no, you're wrong. He said, I understand. He went through a bunch of I understands, and he got to a point I was offended that he kept saying, I understand. He kept saying, I understand. And he smiled, and I understand. And then he said, well, you know what, Rodney? We'll come back to you later. And he just shut it down. I was like, what? You know, I'm a 4th degree black belt. And what? I will, man. Right? But, rise above emotion, right? So then the next morning, we're out and about. We're in the car, and I told him, Jerry, what you said hurt my feelings. And he said, he started laughing. He said, man, what is it about what I said caused you to believe that I hurt your feelings? Even in that, he wasn't owning it. He did nothing wrong to me. But what is it about what he said that caused me to believe that he had hurt my feelings? I said, you were trying to get me to choose, and I didn't want to choose. He said, you got that? And I said, yeah. He said, man, Rodney, that's amazing. He said, because you'd be amazed how many people never get that. He said, if you wanted to fight for your limitations, I was going to let you hold on to them too. At some point, you'll come face to face with it again. You know, he said, but I'm not going to fight you for your limitations. I'm going to let you keep them if that's what you want. So it is for you and I, brothers and sisters. Right now, you have a platform. You have brothers and sisters who are committed to providing you with as much information as humanly possible in this short period of time, and it just inundates you with tips and techniques and strategies and new methods of communicating with people and growing your business. And if you don't take it, you're already making the first determination. Can you? You already saying no. You don't have to worry about the second part of it, because you absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, will not be successful. Now, what is success? Well, one of my mentors said being able to do what you want, when you want, with whom you want, wherever you want, without having to worry about the cost. It may be something different from you, but I'll tell you this last point from our brother Nuri. People say money isn't everything, but he says it's right up there with oxygen. You better have some finances, some ability to trade and barter something of tangible value, because if you don't, you're in a very, very terrible place and position. Brothers and sisters, I hope something that I shared with you today motivated you, inspired you to want to take action and do something different with your life. Here's the thing. No matter what else you do in life, it all hinges on this. No matter what else you do in life, you must always remember to cultivate. You got to cultivate the courage to roar. I'm Rodney Assad Muhammad, your courage coach. Peace.
All right. Thank you so very much, Coach. Persisted to the end to get the message over. What will you do to get your message through? You just saw it there from the courage coach. Made it happen. Didn't take an hour. Didn't take but a few minutes, and he was right back with us to conclude his message. Brothers and sisters, we want to welcome you to the Hour of Power here at Black Wealth Empowerment Live, where we talk about what you need to get your wealth empowerment on, brothers and sisters. Let me just say this real quick. I had an experience right before we went live, and it kind of turned the spirit a little bit and kind of made an adjustment to it. Brothers and sisters, let me just tell you this. This is a warning. Be extremely careful, right? Understand that you will have to pay a price. There is no shortcuts. What do you mean, Brother Darrell? I received, now check this out, on Facebook, I received a friend request from a friend that I already was friends with. Maybe she accidentally unfriended, right? So anyway, I received a friend request from her, and then seconds later, I received a message, a friend request that I accepted, then a message from a brother, I believe he's registered, a Muhammad, right? But here's the strange thing, Courage Coach. They both sent me the same message, almost identical. Both sent me the same message about some free grant money. The government is giving away money for people to use to pay their bills and all this other kind of stuff, right? And it just brought to my mind, and I shared with the brother specifically, that we have to be very, very, very careful, right? There are no shortcuts, brothers and sisters. There are no shortcuts. Scientists will tell you that you have to have a certain mental disposition to even fall for con artists, to fall for traps, to fall for tricks, right? It says, can you be successful, right? Based on you, your activity, your mindset, your understanding, your persistence, not based on some federal grant of money they're giving away. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, as it was told to me, I haven't read it anywhere, but it was told to me that the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, the minister, I heard him say, messenger said, welfare means farewell to freedom. Let me say it again. Welfare means farewell to freedom. So this giving stuff away and you don't have to do nothing for it and all that other kind of stuff, brothers and sisters, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, brothers and sisters. They're watching us on Facebook. They're seeing what we're posting. You don't know if somebody taking over people's Facebook accounts and sending out these messages. You don't know. I asked the sister, I said, you know what? I got to go right now for my program. Give me a call. Let's talk about it. Her response was, my phone is down. I can only Facebook. Can you fool a Muslim? Brother Rodney Assad, you asked us. Can a devil fool a Muslim? Not nowadays. Not if you plugged in to the source of wisdom and truth that not even the devil can fool. So let's talk about, can you be successful? Well, one of the things you got to do, brothers and sisters, don't fall for the okie doke. Don't even entertain it. Right? Tell yourself, I want to earn my money. Right? I want to earn whatever I get. I don't want you to give me nothing. Matter of fact, I want you to get out of the way. I don't want you getting in the way talking about, I'm trying to give you something. Where are you going? I'm trying to give you something. Why are you trying to go around me? Get out of my way. Right? Get out of my way. Let me just give you a few steps that we need to take. If you're those of us who say we're successful. You ask the question, can you be successful? Our conscious mind says yes, Rodney Assad, but our subconscious mind, what does that say? What does that say, Daryl? Well, let's just look around your environment. Is it the manifestation of what you want? Or is it only the manifestation of what you can get? See? We're working towards having those things to be one and the same. What you want is what you get. Say be and it is. Not be and it's something else. Right? Say be and it is. It is what you want it to be. It comes into existence. So here are the four things, brothers and sisters, for those of us who consciously say we want to be successful, and we're working on our subconscious to say the same thing. Here's really the three main things, four main things you and I need to do as we wrap this thing up. Number one, you have to believe in the possibility that you can be successful. You have to believe in the possibilities that you can be successful. That's number one. Number two, you have to believe in the source that's giving you information and guidance, information and instructions. You have to believe in that source. You and I have to believe in that source, so whatever comes from that source, we don't question the source. So you got to believe in the source, right? You have to believe in the source. Because of your faith, you were healed. Faith in what? Faith in the power of Jesus. You have to believe in that source. That source, no matter what they're telling you, that you agree, that you don't quite understand, that seems strange. See? Don't start questioning the source. You got to believe in the source. You have to believe. And what does it require? It requires 100%, as the young folks say, right? You have to be 100. You got to be 100 about it, right? You can't be 99, as the gospel song says. 99 and a half just won't do, right? For those of us who understand football, they do the kickoff, and you catching in the end zone. You can run 99 and a half yards and get tackled. It's not a touchdown. You have not scored a point. And if they can stop you 3 more times and stop you or have you missed the field goal, it doesn't matter. You ran 99 and a half yards. You got to be 100%. You have to be 100. You have to be all in. 100 drives us to act, to take actions, take great actions. Great actions. We all can take a little bit, but is it great action? Is it great? We all have to take 100%. 100%. See, we have to focus on being 100%. Focus this week, brothers and sisters, on giving your all. See how many things that you can give 100% to. Even if it's 5 jumping jacks, Courage Coach. See, can you give 100% to those 5 jumping jacks? 100% will cause you and I to be successful in spite of. Successful in spite of anything. Right? What is success? Success is progress towards a worthy goal. See, we think success is when I become a millionaire, when I get my Range Rover, when I get my house with the pool. That's wrong. That's not right. Courage Coach can teach on this or do a whole training on this. Success, right, is your pursuit of a worthy goal, making progress. Progress is something that's measurable, right? Is measurable. So we have to work and take action towards it's measurable. The progress is measurable. We can see it. There's no such thing as we've been on this grind for so long and we can't measure it. Been reading all those books there all these years and you still got road rage? Something's wrong. You're just reading. You're not studying. You're not materializing. You're not internalizing the information. All right? Progress means it has to be measurable. Here's the third thing, but it says we have to commit to following the instructions, the guidance that we get from the source. We have to be committed to taking the necessary actions, not doing your best. But sometimes our best is not good enough. We have to take the necessary actions in order to make the progress we need so we can have the B of the success that we're pursuing to show somebody. That's what we have to do. And then number 4 is we just have to do it. We just have to do it, do it, do it. Do it till you're satisfied. Come, go on, play. Mix that up for me, DJ. Go ahead and mix that up for me, right? Do it, do it, do it till you're satisfied. Who sung that song? But anyway, so you just have to do it. Step number 4 is we have to do it. Step number 3 is commit to take action. Number 4 is to do it. Now do it. Now follow the instructions of that source that you believe. Follow the guidance from that source that you believe. See, if you're listening to us week after week after week and you're not following BT Express, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Coach. See, if you're watching us week after week after week and you're not taking action on what we tell you, then you don't trust the source 100%. Trust the source, and then don't question the instructions that the source give you. Those are the 4 things, brothers and sisters, that you and I have to do. We have to be about, right? In order to be successful, can you be successful? Yes is the easiest part. But what we do after we say yes is what's going to change our subconscious mind, is what's going to make us say be, and it is. We have to only believe in 2 things. You don't even have to believe in yourself at the beginning. You have to believe in the possibility of you being successful, and then you have to believe in the source, that the information they give you, no matter what it sounds like, is a good, reliable source, and they won't guide you wrong. Then you got to commit to the actions. Commit to the actions. Commit to the actions in spite of anything else. And you got to give 100. And you have to just do it, do it, do it till you're satisfied. BT Express. Those are the 4 things, brothers and sisters. So you go out there and you make it happen. You watch this broadcast again. You share it. You share it with your friends. You share it with your relatives. Let this be about what you're about in 2016 and beyond. So that's our message for tonight, brothers and sisters. Thank you so very much for being here. We're so grateful to each and every one of you, because it just takes one, the right one. Jesus was one. Muhammad was one. Honorable Elijah Muhammad was one. Minister Farrakhan was one. Malcolm was one. Muhammad Ali is one. I'm one. You're one. It only takes one, but it just takes the right one. All right? So with that being our message, let's swing it over to our sister. Ladies go first. Right? Ladies go first. So Sister Brandy, go ahead and give shout-outs and farewells to our members, because we're right on time. Swing it over to you, Sister Brandy.
Yes, sir. Great job, Brother Daryl. Thank you so much. This is a round of applause from the members. I don't know if you hear everybody. Clap, 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 clap. Yay. Good job, Brother Daryl. We thank you again, because definitely we are working on being successful. Members, it has been an awesome hour of power once again. And I know that if you are like me, you took plenty of notes. I'm telling you. Just because I'm on the broadcast, I mean, I don't take notes. I type and then I also write down, because definitely it's more important to write down and then type it later. But as Brother Darrell reminded everybody, take the time out to revisit the broadcast, because there's lots of information that's always shared. It's definitely ideal for you to take it and internalize the information for your own success, not for us to be like, oh, yeah, did you hear what I said? This is so awesome, so powerful. No, it is for you, members. It is for you, definitely 100%. Thank you again for taking the time out to be with us. We'll be back next week. Sharing is caring. So go ahead and share the message. Let the world know what we are doing here. And hey, Brother Darrell, we already got Sister Denise, Renee Muhammad, and Sister Tamora Sharif Muhammad committed to the testimonials. I'm telling you, A1 students, the MGT rocking. Just for the record, love y'all. Okay, sisters in general rock. I mean, brothers rock too, but for right now, the mighty MGT are taking over and they're taking action. So praise be to Allah. I'm going to leave y'all and pray that you all have a successful week. Let us know throughout the week what's going on. What have you committed to doing? And how are you taking action? How are you focusing? And what are you committed to doing? May Allah continue to bless each and every one of you. I will see you all, God willing, next week. Have a great night. Peace.
All right. Thank you, Sister Brandy. Thank you, Sister Brandy. She's working on some things in the background for the BW membership. Brother and sister, we coming at you now. We're coming at you. All right? We're coming at you. So you get ready, because we have to take this platform to the new level. And the Courage Coach and I are working on some things, but you'll see here pretty soon. All right? You'll see. We're going to open up this thing wide open for everybody, because it's that time. We're approaching 100th broadcast. Courage Coach, where you at, baby? Final word.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Brother Darrell, for that message. That was powerful, 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 as always. I think sometimes we don't, understand the gifts that we have right at our disposal, right at our, seat next to us, in the room next door, whatever it is. You might not even know of the value of the person you have that lives in your homes, maybe sleep in the same bed with you. Sometimes we don't know the value of one another because we're so busy looking around for other things, when the very thing we may be looking for might be right under our nose or right in your brain. So either way it goes, you got to learn how to see opportunities no matter where they are. Learn how to see opportunities no matter where they are. Always have your antennas up, your ears on, your mouth closed, and ready to hear and then take action. Hear and take action. I've listened to a lot of people while traveling, on planes, sitting and waiting, and hearing some of the conversations. And you hear the high-level conversations, you hear the low-level conversations. And so I'm always, and my antenna's always up for the high-level conversations, people that are moving and shaking. And a guy, he would have to be 20-something years old, maybe 25, maybe 30 years old at the utmost, and he just bought a house here in California. Nobody buys a house in California like that. You don't just buy a house in California and move. But I knew, and he wasn't dressed all fancy and nothing like that, but I knew he was doing some powerful things in his life. And just the way he talked about it, boom, me and my wife, we just decided we want to move in California. And I'm looking at the dude like, wow, like, you don't just buy a house in California. I'm just telling y'all that. That's a major investment. And so the area we in San Luis Obispo, if you all get an opportunity, last point of this, go online and look in housing in San Luis Obispo. Look and see if you can find housing in San Luis Obispo anywhere and tell me what the pricing points are, and you let me know whether this young man is actually taking action. And you can be that way too. We can live that way, brothers and sisters. We just have to decide to be, and that is. That's all we got to decide. So thank you all for being with us. Thank you, Brother Darrell. Once again, I can never thank you enough for this platform, for even allowing me, your brother, to be on here with you. But thank you, Sister Brandy, for being on the broadcast with us and taking that step to be bold, to be brave, to be, I don't want to say beautiful, because you already know that. That's how you get out, because brother, your husband, Brother Craig, he wouldn't have married you if you wasn't beautiful all the way through and through. So, that goes without saying. But thank you for being our sister and just taking that bold step, because not a lot of sisters would have did that. So, you know what? I'll be on here with my brothers and represent the feminine aspect of this equation, because we know we can't do it. We don't, not even that we can't do it. We don't want to do it without you, right? Because there's the last point, brothers and sisters. When the first Allah created himself, he said he studied himself. And he found in himself a second self. It ain't that we can't do it without you. We can't do it without you. It's a part of us. We are twin halves. So thank you so much, Sister Brain. Thank you for all our sisters, and thank you for our brother Monica. I got to get out there and hang out with you, man, because I'm going out there to Japan. I'm just going to just get a ticket and go to Japan, just kick it with brother Monica, because I know he out there doing big things. He probably don't. He keeping it a secret because he ain't sharing none of the Japan secrets with us. You notice that, y'all? He ain't sharing none of the Japan's. We got to get him on live so he can share some inside secrets of being a black man and empowered in Japan. I like to know how that works, how that pans out, and what the response is for him out there doing what he does out there and staying empowered and teaching others. Thank you all. I am Rodney Assad Muhammad, your courage coach. Back to you, Brother Daryl. Peace, y'all.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much, Coach. Sister Brandy, make that happen. Reach out to Brother Munakai, and let's set up some time so he can come on, tell us about his Supreme. What's the name of his institute? You can tell us and give us an update about his institute. I know he's working with Sister Nita to make some things happen. So, Brother Munakai, get ready so you can come back on, brother. You can let us know what's happening out there in Japan. And absolutely, you got to think like that. You know, we talk about live events for BWE, brothers and sisters, but you know what? The baby being born before its time is premature. So, we're waiting on you. We're waiting on you to do some powerful things, right? We're waiting on you, brothers and sisters, to go and get your people and bring them here, right? Bring them here. We know that you're not getting a message like there's too many other places. And there's not too many of them, 78 live broadcasts deep, and then 20-some-odd broadcasts before that on conference call. I mean, that's 100 right there, brother. So that's 2.5, 3 years right there. All right? So go ahead and bring your people. We're a trusted source. You have to believe in the source. All right? Go ahead and make that happen, Sister Brandy. Bring our brother on, because I want to see what it look like in Japan. I want to show me some original people in Japan, some black Japanese folks that was there since forever. All right? So thank you very much, brothers and sisters. Share this stream. Share. Just forward that registration link that you got when you signed up to all your friends, right? We're doing a heavy lifting. Just bring them. We're doing a heavy lifting. Brothers and sisters, as always, we're happy to serve you. We're happy to be here with you. Thank you so very much, Sister Brandy, for what you do and what you bring to the platform. Thank you, Courage Coach. Thank you, each and every member. My name is Daryl Muhammad, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. And as always, we'll all see you at the top, not from the top, because you, your family, but most importantly, our black community deserves your very best. Until next time, God willing, take care and God bless.